Hi, and this is Danny Stephen Moss presenting Real Mars Life, my research on Mars images. Now, here we are again. This is image number 4 of my series. We're at the marsrovers.jpl.nasa.gov. I will post the link below. Now, this is a very interesting image. Looks like just a big mishmash of rocks. But let's investigate this image. Let's look closely at this image, because there's a lot going on in this image that meets the eye, a lot more than meets the eye. Okay, so what I'm specifically referring to is this imaging and back in here. These are very unique creations, and in order to help you further understand this, I've developed color version, and here is the color version. Now, I scaled this to approximately 50 by 50 feet. It's approximate. I scaled it by using the size of this wing here, and I used a measuring tool to get the approximate distance. Now, I'm not familiar with the camera lens sizes or scopes. I'm not sure if these distances are 100% correct, but it does give you a spatial relativity to the size. I'm saying this is at least 50 feet back to this ridge, because this is a raising up to a ridge, and 50 feet across. I mean, that looks about right to me if I'm basing it on the measurement of this device, which I have checked the measurements online with the designs of the Mars Exploration Rover. So anyway, let's get back into this image. Let's discuss these back areas here on the ridge first. Okay, now I know it looks like a big mishmash of stuff, but it isn't. It's got a lot of things going on in here, and what you really need to do is look at this, because there are these incredible little buildings that are here. I refer to them as mini buildings. I have found many buildings. Let me see if I could just really quickly, because I know I want to do these as quick as possible. These are in and out, very simple. It's up to you now to go to look at it, and all I'm going to do right now is just adjust the gamma correction just a little bit, try to bring that a little darker. Maybe it will help you, or let's see, maybe the let me go to contrast. Maybe that'll help a little. Bring the brightness down and improve the contrast more, maybe. Well, anyway, I really particularly like this section D. You know, if you look very closely, let me try to zoom in on this. I hope it's not flashing right now, because I am shooting off an older style monitor. But you could clearly see there is a face and pattern in the ground here in a circular pattern, and this rising up kind of platform with a little actual being sticking its little head out here. I believe it's not a real being. I think it's just a sculpture to go in par with the rest of this type of sculpture that's going on. Here again, in the background, when you really get into this stuff and really get a good look at it, this is quite intricate design work. This is like a serpent's head or a dragon, and it rises up to pyramids, and it joins all into the ridge. This is quite complex structuring. The structuring encompasses the entire ridge. Okay, and this is a common occurrence on Martian design. I want you to become familiar with it, because you're going to be seeing a lot more of it in the coming future with my continued series, Real Mars Life. Okay, again, these have been created. This is not just You know, it's just something that just formed on the rocks over years and years of their development. Okay, so please have a look at this image. The links will be posted on the bottom. The last thing I'll show you here in this image is that you will see there is a track here, that the track is interrupted by an object. Now, how could that be? Okay, so maybe the object could be a rock, but looking very closely at this thing, there's all types of stuff that has been crushed out of it. Okay, so you have to look at it very closely. You'll see this is actually an appendage. And if you're familiar with the desert and you look very closely at this image, you will see that this is actually a liquid stain which came out of the crushing of this creature. It kindly vaguely resembles a crab, a land crab of some sort, or, you know, we're thinking Mars here. You have to be thinking that these creatures develop in different gravities, and there's possibilities of all sorts of creatures. But again, you'll notice the track has completely run this over, and if you look closely, you will see there are some kind of strange liquid exuding from the source. Now also in is this very unique looking little thing here inside this rock. It's not connected to the rock, it's completely different. So, and this is in the foreground of the image, right in here. Okay, I have this all marked. There will be a link to this image too. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for your time. I hope you've enjoyed my presentation of Real Mars Life series number 4. Thank you.